Depression and low levels of energy. Hi, my name is Philip Anderson from Cross Culture Therapy, and today we're going to talk about how your depression affects your energy levels. For those of you who are frequent visitors to our website, you may have read several articles about the economy of energy. For those of you who are unfamiliar with this term, don't worry about it. I'll put a few links in the description below. What is the economy of energy? If we start by looking at the definition of the word economy, now I'm simply paraphrasing here, but an economy is an ecosystem wherein you sell and buy goods and services, and sometimes you sell and buy these goods for a value higher or lower than what they're worth. And depending on that, the economy is either good or bad. Now let's apply this to ourselves and our energy levels. We can have a plus energy or we can have a minus energy. We can have too much energy or too little energy. So when you wake up in the morning, for example, your energy level might be at 100 energy points. And throughout the day, you're going to spend these energy points and you're going to replenish your energy reserves as well. So if we start out with 100 points in the morning and then you go to work, and the work might take 40 of your energy points. And then after work, you might go and do some grocery shopping. That might take 5 energy points. And then you might go to the gym and that might take 15 energy points. So all of a sudden we're up to 60 energy points out of 100. And then you might go home and you might do some chores, spend time with family, and do some child rearing activities. And that might take 30 points as well. And then at the end you might watch some TV, and even that takes a few points, and that might take 10 points, for example. And then you're so tired that it's time for bed. You're at 0 energy points left and you have to replenish those energy points, and you do so by sleeping. But sleeping is not the only way to replenish energy. You can also replenish these energy points by eating food. And you can also do so through other activities such as yoga or meditation or something that relaxes you. Energy points can also be replenished or re-earned by the activities that you spend those energy points in. So, for example, child rearing activities, that might cost you 20 energy points, and it might give you 15 energy points back. So all of a sudden we've got a return on investment, an ROI for energy as well. You can think about ROI in terms of short term or long term. Going to the gym might be something that it costs you 20 energy points a day, but at the end of the week or at the end of the month, you might have gotten a lot of energy back because you've got a better lifestyle. It might actually give you deferred ROI on energy for maybe 200 points at the end of 2 weeks, for example. And so there you can also go around looking for activities that will cost less energy than they will give you. So going to yoga, for example, it might take some energy getting there. It might actually also take some energy doing the activity. So we can say it might cost you 10 energy points, but then it will give you back maybe 15 energy points. So there you got a return on invested energy of 5 energy points. So this is basically what the economy of energy means. You put in some energy and you take out some energy. You start your day with 100 energy points and you end your day with 0 energy points. And based on those activities that you do, they can cost different amount of energy points, and they can also give you energy points. And eating can also give you energy points, sleeping can give you energy points, and the like. So this is the energy of economy. Now let's see how it applies to depression. So how can we apply the economy of energy to depression? This is actually quite interesting. First things first, when you are in a depression, you got to realize that you have lower energy reserves than when you're healthy. So in a healthy state, you might have 100 energy points in the morning, but in a depression, you might only have 80, you might have 60, you might have 50, depending on how severe your depression is. And if you're wondering how severe your depression is, simply go to our website, www.crossculturetherapy.com, click the resources tab, and then click CPR depression test, and take the test, and your result will be sent back to you. But I digress. So you wake up with lower energy levels, and then you still got to do the activities that you normally do. So you have to go to work. Everybody has to go to work unless you're a multimillionaire. But if you're depressed and you're going to work, you will also be met during a depression with inflated energy prices. So when something such as work costs 40 when you're healthy, it might cost 60 or 80 points when you're depressed. And if you do the math here, you wake up with depleted energy resources, you got low energy reserves of only 80 or 60, and then your work takes maybe 60 or 80 points, then you're working at a deficit, or you're nearing a deficit of energy. So that, thinking about it this way, it's quite understandable that you won't be too bothered going to the gym, you won't be too bothered cleaning your house, you won't be too bothered grocery shopping. Or doing the grocery shopping, it might take so much energy. You might do it, but it might cost a lot of your energy, and you might not be very glad doing it. Instead of costing 5 energy points, it might cost 15 or 10 energy points. Looking at a depression this way makes it easier to understand how different tasks are going to affect you during that depression. There are inflated energy costs, and you have low energy reserves. So this makes it easier also for you to manage your activity and to give yourself some slack in not maybe cleaning the house whilst you're depressed and so on. So if you wake up or you've been in a prolonged state of depression, you might take out a notepad, and you might write at the top of that notepad that you only have 60 energy points to spend that day, and then you work out what is best. Okay, well, I have to go to work. That normally costs me 40, now it's going to cost me 50 or 55, and I'm going to have really low energy at the end of the day. I'm not going to be able to clean my house, but that's okay. Maybe also you can think about what we previously mentioned with activities that have a good return on investment for energy as well. So if you're eating food, or you're eating your mother's food, you don't even have to make it, that's going to cost you less energy, and it's going to give you more. So the ROI on that might be quite high. You might get 10 energy points out of that. Sleeping might give you a lot of ROI for energy, and that's why a lot of depressed people sleep as well. They do so out of habit. And other activities, such as maybe going out for a walk in nature, that might take a lot of energy during a depression. It might cost you even 20 energy points, but it might give you 25 energy points back. And maybe so at the start of the day, a good idea would be listing up things that have a good ROI for energy, and maybe doing a few of those things as well to replete or replenish your energy sources throughout the day. So that's a good tip. Wake up, write what kind of energy points do you have. Say you have 80. Work is going to cost you 50 or 60. What can I do to replenish a lot of that energy, and maybe be able to do some of the other stuff that I normally do when I'm not in a depression. So those were the tips of how to use the economy of energy in relation to depression, and I also gave you a rundown about what the economy of energy is. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, please consider subscribing. We are a new channel, and we're currently trying to get 1,000 subscribers as quickly as possible. We're also trying to get 100 subscribers. That's a sub goal. And as soon as we get up to 100 subscribers, we're going to take agony aunt style questions and make videos on those. So questions in the comment, questions on our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter accounts, or emails. We're going to make videos based on that, and hopefully you'll like it. So please subscribe. Also share this with others so other people can get to know it and subscribe as well. Also go over to our Facebook, Instagram and Twitter accounts if you're so inclined, and give us a like there if you like our content. And if you're in the need for life coaching sessions, go over to www.crossculturetherapy.com, click the Book a Sessions tab and book a session with me. These are done exclusively online, so they're done at a time and a place of your convenience. You can do them from the comfort of your own home. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I hope you have a great day and take care.